Hey everybody, today is the 11th of March and आज मेरा maths का exam है. Right now it's 7:18 and I've been up for the past about 2.5-ish hours and I've revised pura math and I feel pretty ready, pretty not ready, I don't know. Again, it's kind of that same feeling that I had before my physics exam, but I think I'm a little more scared for math because I end up doing more silly mistakes math that I've practiced, and let's see, hopefully I do well. Also, by the time that you guys would be watching this video, if you're like me and you're a physics, chemistry, math student who has taken physical education as their extra subject, then you would have been done with your boards by now, and I want to congratulate you on that. I'm sure that you've done well, and don't worry too much about the results now. You've put in the best that you could, and the same goes for you, Sarvesh, when you're editing this. Good luck. Okay, so we're back to Sarvesh talking in the lift, and I have a few floors left. So what am I feeling right now? I'm feeling thoda nervous, but ho jayega hopefully, but I'm still nervous. I'm going through crazy stuff right now, I guess, but it's a blah. Okay, I bought gum time in here. Okay, bye. Hi everybody. So you're getting this video pretty late, honestly. Y'all were supposed to have it by day before yesterday, if I'm comparing it to when you're watching right now. And I do have a bit of a reason for why I didn't put out the video, or why after that last video clip that you saw, this is where you're seeing me after both my exam papers, that is math and physical education. I have this whole plan in mind where I was going to finish like vlogging the math bit and then continue it with me studying for physical education, then me vlogging before the physical education exam, then after the physical education exam, then a whole kind of small review bit, and then y'all would have the video. But that's not exactly how things turned out to be, and I'm sorry I haven't kept y'all updated on anything. Here's why. So let's go back to the 11th of March. I started the paper and I thought that the paper was going to be pretty easy. And honestly, for the first half, that is section A and section B, I wasn't wrong. The questions seemed pretty easy, they felt familiar, and I was able to solve them. Apart from a few multiple choice questions that I couldn't get in section A, I felt like section A and section B were pretty okay. But it was only after section B that my actual problems started. Then came the section that kind of ruined me and ended up kind of traumatizing me. Section C. The first two questions, honestly, they seemed doable and I was able to solve them pretty easily. But then for the next three questions, I couldn't even completely solve one. And this started to play a toll on my head. I was running out of time and I wasn't able to solve the questions. So then I left those questions and I moved on to the next section. But because I had spent so much time on those three questions and my head was still stuck over there, I ended up making silly mistakes. I ended up making addition mistakes, super silly mistakes, because all that I kept thinking was I have to come back to these three questions. But then I didn't have the time to actually properly come back to them. So I lost on both sides. For questions that I could do, I ended up making silly mistakes. And for the questions that I couldn't do, that were actually doable, but because I succumbed to the pressure of the exam, I messed up. These 3 questions, ये जो लगातार 3 question नहीं हुए, they definitely messed me up. Now, a lot of y'all might feel like, नहीं तू तो बहाना दे रहा है, 3 question नहीं हुए तो क्या, बाकी का तो पेपर है ना, बाकी के पेपर में क्यों गलती करेगा अगर 3 question में गलती हुआ तो. अब हो गया मेरे से गलती. I couldn't deal with the stress at that moment. Had I been able to deal with the stress, then it would have been a different story. I wouldn't have made so many careless errors उसके बाद. Maybe सिर्फ 9-10 मार्क जाते. But I couldn't deal with the stress. The stress took control of me and I couldn't take control of the stress. So I'm losing marks ये paper में left, right and center. It's like ये paper ने कहीं पे भी नहीं छोड़ा मुझे. It stressed me out. There were questions I couldn't solve. I couldn't manage my time. And to have all of this happen end moment pe, when it's the last 12th wala math ka paper that I'm ever gonna give. Obviously I'll have more exams to give future mein in university and everything. But abhi ke liye, boards ke liye, school ke liye, last exam math ka that I would ever give. And I messed it up. And so technically I was supposed to come home and record myself with a reaction to the paper and just say how things went, but I couldn't. I felt like failed myself in a way. Itna effort dalne ke baad, after doing well in every single previous class, 8, 9, 10, 11, doing much better than this in my pre-boards with lesser preparation, and the fact that I felt at that moment that I have this kind of image on YouTube that Sarvesh is good at studying, he topper type banda hai, he's bound to do well. 885 people feel that way about me. My viewers feel that way about me. My subscribers feel that way about me. That wasn't me today. Ye paper mein, that wasn't me. How can I come in front of these people again after not meeting their expectations? And at that point I honestly felt like ye karke abhi kya fayda hai? I might as well just delete my YouTube channel. What's the point? And I know a lot of you watching this are probably going to feel like I'm saying all of this to gain sympathy, but I'm not. Those were the thoughts going on in my head. I felt like I had let down not only myself, but every single one of y'all who were expecting something from me. Now I know a lot of y'all are gonna say it's not the end of the world. Paper hi to tha. I get that, but it's hard, when you work so hard towards something and you still don't do well in it. I did not think that I would be able to face the camera again. People only like to watch smart people, intelligent people, people who they can be motivated by. Why would anybody watch a person who hasn't done well? A person like me. And for that reason, I did not make a video. I didn't see a purpose in continuing the channel. So after thinking for the past few days and everything, here's what I finally came up with. If I delete my channel, wouldn't that be like me putting out a fake image of myself as putting out only the best version of myself? The version of Sarvesh who is a topper? If I delete my YouTube channel, people are going to be left with that super studious Sarvesh image, which I agree. am studious, I do study, I do put in the effort. But if I delete my channel, then I'm not presenting my true image. My true image is, even though I worked hard, I still messed up. I still didn't do well. I still ended up being what people would call average in a paper. But that's fine, because at the end of this math exam, that was who I am. That is who I am, I guess. And I don't want to have this fake image of myself on YouTube. I want to be myself. I want to stay true to myself, but to who I actually am. But it still takes courage. And I'm really sorry for having this video out so late, but it took me some time. It took me courage to actually come back in front of the camera after a paper like this. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely people for whom the paper would have gone very well, but it didn't for me. Maybe it was because I was stressed, I couldn't think at the moment, and I guess I could just end up giving a billion excuses, but the fact remains that I didn't do well. Anyways, then came my physical education paper. So my physical education paper went very well. Like, it was a super easy paper for me. I feel like I could have possibly even gotten full marks in this paper, like 100% basically, if I hadn't made these two mistakes in the multiple choice questions. But yeah, I'm very happy with the way this paper went. Anyways, guys, that's where I'm ending the video for today. I'm very sorry for how raw the video was today. I mean, I just feel like I had to get that out as well. And it was important for y'all to know what exactly happened. I'm not done yet though. We will have more study vlogs on this channel. This channel has a long way to go, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing if you have. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And if you're watching till here, then thank you so much. I will see you guys very soon in another study vlog, because Jai ke liye bhi padhna hai abhi. Bye.